Hey everybody, welcome back to Political Excess. Today we've got another epic coin flip battle for you. It's going to be Josh Shapiro for the Democrats up against Ted Cruz for the Republicans. This was suggested to me in the comments. I get a lot of suggestions. I'm trying to go back through them all. Sometimes it takes several weeks or even a month at this point, but I do want to get through predictions, news, normal hypothetical matchups, as well as these fun random coin flip and dice battles. So let's not waste any more time. It's heads for Shapiro, tails for Cruz. And we start in Alaska, like we always do. Here comes the first flip. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Josh Shapiro. He's going to take Alaska, and we're underway. On to Hawaii. That's the next state. And this is going to go to Ted Cruz. And we've got both candidates on the board early. That's what we like to see. Hopefully we have a great matchup here. Let's go on to Washington State. 12 electoral votes. Ted Cruz. He's on the board first in the lower 48. The next state is going to be Oregon, and this is going to go to Josh Shapiro. Back and forth so far, but somebody's about to get a huge lead as we come to California. 54 electoral votes. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Josh Shapiro, and he has a big lead, but plenty of time. Let's go on to Nevada. Here's the next flip. Ted Cruz, he's got it. How about Idaho? That's going to be the next state, and that's going to go back to Josh Shapiro. Now we've got to go to Utah. That's the next flip. And that's going to go to Shapiro. Let's go one state south to Arizona. Purple state. This time it goes blue for Shapiro. Now we're going to go up to a red state, Montana here. And that's going to go to Ted Cruz. He's got it. The next state is Wyoming. And that is going to go to Josh Shapiro. He's got those 3 electoral votes. Now we've got 10 electoral votes here in Colorado. Let's flip for it, and that's going to go to Josh Shapiro. How about New Mexico? Who's going to get these 5 electoral votes? Shapiro's going to get them. Shapiro over 100 now. Tons of time still left for Ted Cruz. Let's go on to North Dakota. Let's see what happens here. That's going to Josh Shapiro. And how about South Dakota? This state is going to go to Shapiro as well. Shapiro, 5 in a row for him. How about Nebraska at large? 2 electoral votes. This is going to go to Ted Cruz. He's back on the board. Now we've got Nebraska's 1st congressional district. Just a single electoral vote, and that's going to go to Josh Shapiro. The tails goes to Nebraska's 2nd congressional district. That is going to be Ted Cruz. And now here is Nebraska's 3rd congressional district. Another single electoral vote. Ted Cruz, he's got it. Next state, Kansas. Who wants 6 more electoral votes? Shapiro wants them. He's got them. And that takes us to Oklahoma. 7 votes going to Shapiro. And now we've got, look at this, Texas, big state. 40 electoral votes, Ted Cruz's home state. It would be embarrassing if he doesn't win his home state, and plus he would have a massive deficit. He really needs it. Let's flip. Here it is. Ted Cruz, he's got his home state of Texas. That puts him right back in this thing. He's still down, but he's not out of it. Let's go on to Minnesota. 10 electoral votes. Ted Cruz now puts on another 10. Now we've got Iowa. This is going to go to Ted Cruz. How about Missouri? Another 10 electoral votes. Shapiro, he's going to have those 10 in his column. Now we've got Arkansas, 6 electoral votes. Those are going to go to Shapiro. Here's Louisiana. This is going to go to Shapiro. So Ted Cruz had a little momentum there. Shapiro took it right back. Now we're going to cross the Mississippi River. Here's Wisconsin, 10 electoral votes. Shapiro's got them. Now we've got Illinois. A lot of votes here, 19 of them. Shapiro again. It's not over yet. Let's go on to Michigan. 15 electoral votes. Shapiro. How about Indiana? Maybe Ted Cruz can turn it around here. No, he can't. We'll have to try again on Kentucky. Shapiro, he's over 200 now. So here's Kentucky. There we go. Ted Cruz, he's got him. He's going to need a ton more than that. Here's Tennessee. Shapiro, he's got it. How about Mississippi? Only 6 electoral votes. Not a whole lot, but Shapiro, he's taking everything he can get. Here's Alabama, that's the next state. And Ted Cruz, he does claim Alabama. Now he's going to have to really run the table here pretty much if he wants to win this election. Florida is the next state, 30 electoral votes. Shapiro would be very close to winning it if he gets it. Ted Cruz badly needs it. Here it is. It's going to go to Josh Shapiro. He has 250. Ted Cruz only at 103. It's looking really bad here for Ted Cruz. If it's not going to be a blowout, it's going to be a marvelous comeback for Ted Cruz. Here's Georgia. That's the next state. That's the next flip. And that does go to Ted Cruz. Let's keep going. South Carolina. Here it is. Josh Shapiro, 259. And now we've come to the point where Josh Shapiro can win it here on North Carolina. This is match point. Let's flip for it. Ted Cruz keeps Shapiro out of the White House for at least one more flip. But he's got to do it again here on Ohio. 17 electoral votes. Here's the flip for the win. Shapiro gets it done. Look at that. Shapiro wins it on Ohio. Does very well here in the Rust Belt in the Midwest. Ted Cruz, not his night. Only 135 electoral votes. There's some states left. We'll see if he can bump that up to maybe 200. But congrats to Shapiro. The next state is going to be West Virginia. Let's see what happens. Shapiro, he's got that state. Now we go up to Maine at large. And this is going to go to Shapiro as well. About Maine's first congressional district. Ted Cruz, he's got it. Here's Maine's second, another electoral vote. Shapiro, he's got that one. Okay, here's New Hampshire. And this is going to go to Ted Cruz. Now we've got Vermont. 3 more votes going to Ted Cruz. Got a red Vermont, and now we've got New York State, 28 electoral votes. And Ted Cruz, he's got that big chunk of votes there. Not a complete lost cause for him as we go to Massachusetts. That's the next state. Somebody's going to get 11 electoral votes, and it's going to be Shapiro. Here's Connecticut. That's the next flip. Shapiro's got those. Here's Rhode Island, another 4 electoral votes. Shapiro again. Now we've got New Jersey. Shapiro over 300, by the way. And Ted Cruz has New Jersey. Here comes Delaware. A whole 3 electoral votes. And that's going to go to Ted Cruz. Now we've got Maryland, 10 more electoral votes for Josh Shapiro. About Washington, D.C. Somebody's going to get 3 more electoral votes, and it's going to be Josh Shapiro. 2 states left. Here's Pennsylvania, Josh Shapiro's home state. Can he get him? Ted Cruz, he decides he's going to win Shapiro's home state, get himself over 200. Not enough to win it, but every little bit helps salvage some dignity from the landslide defeat. Here's the last state, it's Virginia. And this is going to go to Ted Cruz. That puts Ted Cruz at 220. Josh Shapiro wins it convincingly with 318. That's a 98 electoral vote margin of victory. Bad night here for Ted Cruz. He's going to have to go home to Texas, come up with some other plans because the White House is not going to be in the cards for him. And Josh Shapiro put a lot of blue on this map. Ted Cruz, he gets his home state and a few other states in the Northeast, including Pennsylvania. But that's it. Josh Shapiro wins this coin flip battle. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about these two going at it? Did it go the way you wanted it to? Let me know down below. Hopefully you had a good time on your way out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next video.